Hey everybody, it is your girl Cherie here with SimpliFunded.com. We help real estate investors get funding for their real estate deals. And now I am newly licensed to help you get mortgages for your primary residence in Virginia and Maryland as well. So if you need help in Virginia or Maryland, definitely reach out to me. And if you are looking anywhere in the nation for real estate investment properties, I hope that you will consider us here at simplyfunded.com. So I have been working with a group of individuals with regards to their real estate investing. And there was something that was presented to me, and I thought it was such a clean way of showing it that I wanted to show it to you as well. I do want to say again, if you need money for your real estate investments, definitely come to simplyfunded.com. But here is something that you want to think about, which is what is your real estate investing strategy? What is your real estate investing strategy? Some of us have time, some of us have money, some of us have no time, and some of us have no money. Now, if you have no time and no money and you're broke, then definitely picking up a high paying skill is going to be the best thing for you. But let's say you have no time because you're picking up your high paying skill, but you still want to do some real estate investing. Well, one of the things that you can do is house hacking. House hacking is a way when you have no time and no money in order to get into the real estate game. And how do you do that? First of all, what is house hacking? It's basically if you own a home, you bring in a roommate and that person pays half of the mortgage for you, for example. There are some people who are buying houses these days with the intent of having a roommate in one of the rooms. We interviewed a couple of weeks ago a woman named Jennifer Olson who bought a 2 unit apartment building. She lives in one apartment and somebody else lives in the other apartment. So, house hacking is a great way if you have no time and no money to get into real estate. Also, I know that there are a lot of issues right now because housing is so expensive. Um, this is a way for you to get into the game without having to, and have a place for yourself to live without you having to bear the entire burden of the property itself. Another way, if you have no time and no money, you can do wholesaling. Now, I will say this with regards to wholesaling. Um, you can do it. It does take time for you to find a deal unless you have a really good network. If you have a really good network, you can do wholesaling or you can do flipping as well, is another way that you are able to take advantage of this. But I will say that there is some time that's required with the wholesaling or the flipping. Um, but yeah, this again was given to me, and I thought it was a great way for us to kind of take a look at this as a strategy. Some ways that you are able to wholesale and find properties is if you have a church network, or if you network with a lot of elderly people, or um, if you network at the Chamber of Commerce, and you can just say, "Hey, I'm looking to buy property. If there is somebody who needs to get out of their house fast, I have a lending partner that will give me money in 10 days in order to buy this house." And as long as you're buying the house for 65% of the after repair value of the house, then we can pretty much do any of those deals. Oftentimes, you can even get to 75% of the loan to value, or you can get 80% of the purchase price and 100% of the construction. But let's say you don't want to do the construction because you have no time. Great. Then make sure that when you're buying it, you price it at the right amount with your purchase price so that then you are able to sell it to somebody else. So Denise is in the building. Hello, Denise. And Selfish Love is saying that she couldn't stay, but that's okay. I hope she'll watch the replay. So again, if you have no money, no time, you can do house hacking or wholesaling. If you have no money but some time, you can do the wholesaling. Again, You don't have to put down a lot of money for an earnest money deposit. Oftentimes, I've seen people put in $100 to $1,000, and I know you say, "Shuri, I have no money. I don't even have $100." If you find a deal, somebody will come in, and you have to have a trustworthy network of people. But somebody will come in, they'll put in the EMD. Do not let that be a reason why you cannot participate. But you'll have some time, no money. You can do wholesaling or you could do joint ventures. Joint ventures in a real estate deal is something like, because you have some time, let's say that somebody else comes with the money, or somebody else comes with the credit. I was talking with a woman earlier today. She said she did not have the best credit, but she had the experience of doing real estate. She brought somebody into joint venture with her who had the right credit, and together they were able to buy a house that I think she's saying they're doing short-term rentals now. Hey, Kay, good to see you. Afternoon. So again, if you have no money, but sometime, even if it's 5, 10 hours a week, this is a great way for you to get into real estate as a real estate investor. You may have some money, but no time, right? You are a professional, you got a lot going on, but you do have a little bit of money put away, 25,000, 50,000, etc. You may want to do a buy and hold. And again, we are able to do the funding for these types of deals. So you're able to do a buy and hold. You're able to buy a property. Um, you may not necessarily need to renovate the property, or it may just need a little bit of quote unquote lipstick, right? It just may need some paint and carpet and, to be cleaned up a little bit before you rent it out. So it doesn't have to be a complete like renovation, gut tear down, right? But again, if you have some money, no time, you can do a buy and hold. And you'll say, well, Cherie, wait, where do I find the properties? Your network. I'm always telling you all that your network is so important with regards to this. Go to your local real estate investment association, or you can contact SimpliFunded, and say in the contact section, Cherie, can you introduce me to your real estate investment group? And I'll be more than happy to do that. We have a Facebook group online. There are several chapters across the country, not several, plenty of chapters across the country. And it is a great place for you to find deals. You can also connect with a realtor. Tell that realtor what you're looking for. I would suggest that you talk to a lot of realtors in order to say, this is what I'm looking for, because most of the time, they will find off market properties that they cannot sell to another family that they will sell to you. The final way that you can get involved in real estate is if you have some time and some money. In order to do that, you could decide your real estate investment strategy could be to flip properties, to fix and flip properties. It could take 3 months, it could take 5 months, etc., for you to buy the property, fix it up, and sell it again on the open market and make profits. There was a company that made, I think, $80,000 in a couple of months that I know of. I'm seeing a lot of deals where these companies are making $40,000, $80,000, $100,000 per flip. You got to be in the game for that, though. So some of your time and some of your money is actually going to be spent on marketing in order to get the word out that you are looking for properties to buy. But if you get enough people saying, hey, yes, I want to talk to you about selling my property, you'll get some gold mines with regards to that. If you also have some money and some time, you could do the BRRRR strategy. BRRRR stands for buy, rehab, rent, refinance, and repeat. So basically, it is a way for you to buy a property and then never have to put money in again in order to buy another second property, a third property, fourth, fifth, etc. So you're able to buy an unlimited number of properties with that initial first seed of capital. So again, if you want to know more about that, contact me at simplyfunded.com. We can go over strategy. I am also going to be doing some small master sessions where we're actually going to start working on your real estate investment strategy like plan, where you walk away after a 90-minute period and you're going to have written down your exact plan that you could give to realtors, you could give to wholesalers, you could give to funding partners, anybody, and say, this is what I'm looking for, this is what I'm going to do. So those are going to start in the next couple of weeks. I was tasked with that with our company, so that's what I'm going to be doing. All right, everybody, it's about to storm here, so I'm going to head on out, but click the like button on your way out and definitely listen to the replay. Tell a friend or two about simplyfunded.com and how I'm going to be able to help you get funding for your real estate investments. Take care. Have a wonderful evening. Bye-bye.